Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video on the derivative market. So in today's video we'll be looking at volatility 251x on the daily time frame. There's an opportunity there for us to really maximize, and I'll be showing us how I intend to enter this trade. All right, on the weekly time frame we have the market moving in the channel, right? We've had the first touch here, the second touch here, and the third touch here, somewhere around here. Although you have a kind of a fake breakout here at the market actually came inside into the channel again and started selling off, right? While on the downside we have, let me adjust this properly. You have the market has given us the first touch, second touch, and then they're expecting the markets to come down to this point here. Right, that being said, we have another channel, another trend line being formed here if we use this, right? So let me mark it out, one. All right, so we are not ignorant of what is happening. So we might want to expect that if the market is selling, we want to see it sell off to this first line here, because we have another trend line that started forming on that line, right? That being said, let's go to the daily time frame. This is what we have on the weekly time frame, right? Let's go to the daily time frame to see what we have on the daily time frame. Yes, it's looking very valid, right? Still it's looking very valid, although we are waiting for price to come to somewhere around the zone, right, to give us more confirmation. Guys, you're waiting for price to come somewhere around this zone. It's going to give me more confirmation in this market, right? But what we have now, the market has not gone there yet. But something interesting is happening on the daily time frame. If you look carefully, you will see that the market is also respecting another trend line here, right? All right, if we look carefully, we see that the market is expecting another trend line here on the daily time frame. I'm trying to see how I can adjust this. All right, so market's respecting on that trend line here, which means, all right, we want to see it being respected, this trend line being respected, something like this. We want to see something like this being respected, something like this. All right, and you should just keep respecting the trend line before we get to this zone, because from this zone now, right, from this zone, what do we expect? We expect typically the market should come, violate the trend line, we see a retest of this, and what should happen? What should follow it next? Downtrend, at least to this place first. I don't know if we're understanding me, but I believe this is very simple enough, right? So this is my expectation on the daily time frame. Want to see the market keep creating higher highs to the upside, touch this upper trend line of the channel, upper line of the channel, and then we see a sell off to the downside, right? If we come to the 4-hour time frame, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing we have so far. The market has been trying to sell off since, but then because of this trend line and because of the way the market is structured, we've not seen that sell off yet. So a question will be, what happens if we see a break of this trend line and then price begins to push to the downside? It's a very risky trade. Then I might also want to explore it in terms of market breaking this, retesting, and then start selling to the downside. It's a low probability trade, low quality trade. A more high quality trade would be the market keep moving up to the upside, all right, forming higher highs and higher lows to the upside, and then once it touches that channel again, we're going to see like a break of the trend line, a retest, and then price selling off to the downside. That will be a better trade opportunity and a more quality trade opportunity for us. So guys, this is what we're looking out for. Those asking Now, where will be the entry? Of course, you know our entry. Our entry is to go to the lower time frame, go to the 5 minutes time frame. Once price gets to this zone, go to the 5 minute time frame, look for a trend line that is being supported, and once it is being broken, wait for the markets to retest that trend line again, an engulfing candlestick pattern, and also a morning star candlestick pattern. That's the three candlestick formation. You will use that to enter your 5 minutes, and then the market is going to sell off. Believe me, if you see that happen in 5 minutes, you are going to sell off this market and it will even retrace to your entry. All right, that being said, let's look at another trade opportunity I'm currently looking at, so that we can take advantage of them all. All right, this is step index 200 on the daily time frame. Let me put it on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, guys, this is what we have. Right, on the weekly time frame, okay, this is what we have on the weekly time frame. I just adjusted this trend line. Now the market has been respecting this trend line to the downside. Right, we've been seeing the market respecting this trend line. The first touch here, the second touch here, this didn't get to it, almost like the third touch, but we didn't see that yet. And we had the third touch here. Right, the market sold off. Right, and currently the market is trying to is currently moving towards the trend line again. Right, on the daily time frame, what are we looking at? We are looking at this market also on the bottom. We're seeing the first test, and this serve as the second test. And what am I expecting, guys? This is going to be huge if it happens the way I am envisioning it to do. Right, I'm waiting for a break here, guys. I want to see the market break this trend line, retest, and then where are we going to? We are moving. At least nothing stops us from getting to this zone here. Right, this first zone, we are our first take profit. This first zone will be our first take profit. So I am fully prepared. I want to see the market break out of this trend line. Of course, it's going to take probably another day or two, probably 2 or 3 days. I don't know when the setup will be ready, but I just thought to share so that we can be prepared. Right, so we want to see a breakout of this zone, a retest of this line, and then the market starts to buy to the upside. Right, this is what we have on the daily time frame. As you know, all these setups are swing trades. They are not trade that happens just on the intraday basis. You enter in the morning, you're out by evening. No, it's at least you spend 2, 3, 4 days in this setup to really catch all the moves. Right, so this is what we have on the daily time frame. It's looking very juicy. A classic textbook strategy. You want to see a breakout and then retest of the trend line for us to keep buying to the upside. Right, on the week, or even on the 4 hours, it's still looking very, very fine. It's looking really, really pretty fine. Right, so until long-term trade, guys, look at how smooth the market has been respecting this trend line. Right, and so far so good. We want to trade what we see, not what we anticipate. So if for any reason I see that the market does not really break this trend line and it starts selling to the downside, I'm going to join them, guys. There's no sentiment in trading. I'm going to join the sellers selling this market off, and of course my first take profit will be somewhere around this first trend line here. All right, so there's no sentiment. I'm just saying this is a possibility in the market. I want to see it happen first before I now conclude. Right, excuse me. But with what I'm seeing, if the market comes to this zone, let me draw it so we understand what I'm trying to say. If the market comes to this zone and then starts selling off, I will join them. I will join the market. At least this will be my first take profit. I will join the market in selling off and then continue until I see something significant that suggests otherwise. Right, that being said, let's go to the third market that I'm looking out for. Okay, so let me put it on the weekly time frame, guys. On the weekly time frame, this is what we have on boom 1000. Right, on boom 1000, this is what we have on boom 1000. We have the first touch here, they have the second touch here, and also we have the 1, 2, and we're expecting the third touch, right? Meaning the market should sell off, right? We've gotten the first touch here. I'm waiting for, okay, look on the daily time frame, the market also has done what? Broken this line which serves as support, broken this line, almost retested this line here, but it didn't. Also, it has broken the second trend line inside the channel, right? So we have two trend line inside the channel. It has broken it, but it hasn't supported it yet. So I'm looking at this market and I'm beginning to wonder if it's a low quality trade. Looking at the market, I'm beginning to wonder if it's a low quality trade because we've not seen that support that we need, right? But this is what I'm looking at on the daily time frame, guys. This is what I want to see on the daily time frame, right? I want to see the market really go back to this support, this line here. At least let us retest this support line, and we can start selling off from there. Can start selling off from this retest support line, and then we start selling up. It will make more sense than what we currently have now in terms of the market. So I'm not really a fan of boom and crash, but if we see a trade opportunity there, why not? We have to just take it. And so I might not necessarily take this trade, or I'll just take it and then just one of my accounts and be patient for it to play out fully. All right, guys, this is what we have currently in the market, and of course our other setups, they are still in play. VIX 51s, the market has just been ranging since yesterday. It has been in a channel for our time frame. The market has been in a channel, right, forming higher highs and higher lows and lower highs in a range, kind of. So want to see it properly test this channel. So far so good. It hasn't done that yet. So I want to see it test this channel, and then we can start, buying or selling depending on what the market is doing. And also jump 50 is yet to get to our area. Jump 50 is yet to get to our area of support, right? We've had this channel marked out. We're waiting for jump 50 to do its thing. That guy is still yet to get to our area. We've seen the breakout, we've seen classic breakout, just for it to test our support, our trend line again. Test this trend line and let us start moving. It's yet to do that. Hopefully it's going to do that before the week runs out, and then we can start taking quality trades on it. All right, so we have a good number of trade lineup this week. VIX 50 is already in our area of interest, almost at the area of interest. Volatility 51s, also it's still dancing around, but then it should get to our POI, that's this week, right? VIX 25-1s, this one's, it might take a while before it moves. I just hope it doesn't take so much time. Step 200, we still have a long way to do, except if we see that move push clearly to the upside. All right, that being said, these are the opportunities we have in the market currently as we speak. Guys, this is a good place to tell us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you all for all that have subscribed yet, and for if you know you've not subscribed yet, I am personally pleading with you, ensure you subscribe, invite people, share this video, like, comment, right? Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you want me to work on. Let me know the topics you want me to speak on, right? And we can find a way to work something around that, right? If you find this video helpful, ensure you subscribe, ensure you turn on the notification button to also notify you anytime I drop new videos, right? And subscribe so that people can see this video, other people can see this video on YouTube. That's the way the algorithm works. All right, that being said, thank you all for joining. I wish you a profitable trading. Cheers and God bless everyone. Until next time.